So hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to take you through the small story of how I began drawing. And my name is Kevin and I've been drawing for around 8 years now. So I'm going to make this video as brief as possible because I don't only want to entail about drawing, I also want to entail how to know your talent simply. And this video is about how I knew my talent was drawing. So I started drawing back when I was in primary school, and I think I was in grade 6. Now, in Africa, our parents are very strict with education. So, I faced many challenges, but the simple story is it all began in grade 6 with my two best friends. Let's call them Josh and Andrew. They are not their real names, I just don't, because of privacy and stuff like that, I don't want to mention their real names. Now, Josh and Andrew, they were my two best friends back in primary school, and they both drew, but they drew different categories. Josh, he drew more of animation, and he was more of a creative mindset. By creative, I mean he used to draw stuff from his mind. And Andrew, he was like the best among him between them. Andrew used to draw realistic portraits, and he would draw, let's say, girls of our class and stuff like that. His pictures looked more realistic. Now, I think what made me to draw was those two fellas, because there's a saying that says if you stay with two millionaires, you become the third millionaire. I stayed around two artists, and miraculously, I became the third artist. And I think, yes, that was the main reason, because I was surrounded by many artists, and aside from them, there were other fellas and girls in our class who also drew, but not as good as them. But because we used to hang around them so much, like everywhere we go, I used to follow them. We were just best friends, and I wanted to fit in, let's say something like that. I wanted just to hang out more with them. So I thought I started drawing. And I did not start drawing with the best portrait. No. In fact, back in primary school, there was this certain crisps. I hope I pronounced it well. Crisps brand, which used to wrap the crisps in a bag which had pictures of the DC superheroes, the Marvel superheroes. So the whole story started one day when that brand came into our area, and I decided to buy it. So I bought one, let me say one packet, and on the face of the wrap which the crisp was wrapped in, it had a picture of Batman. And I just went home. I did not buy any book. I used my exercise book, and on the front cover page, let's say here, the front cover page, let's say here, I drew that picture of Batman, and trust me, it took me like 4 hours. Yes, so it took me like 4 hours, not drawing but repeating. I repeated drawing it for 4 hours, and I think I drew like 10 pictures. And the next day, I went to school and showed them, and they were very surprised because I've never drawn ever, and I've never told anyone I can draw. They told me that the picture looked good. My mom also showed it to my mom, and she told me it looked good, and I was like, damn, I can draw. So it all began there. The next day, I bought the same crepes, but it had a different picture. I think it was Superman. And over the course of that whole term, I bought crepes every day just to draw that one picture. It started from Superman, The Flash, and I received positive vibes, especially from my friends. They encouraged me to draw, and from there on, I've been drawing. Like that's the. And I also remember I went on a school trip, and when we were coming back, we stopped at a supermarket. I had, I think, around 1,000 shillings. That is like $100. I bought like 10 packets of that stuff, not to eat, but yes, of course I ate. But the main reason was that wrapping and the fact that it had superhero drawings. Now, after finishing primary school, I went into high school, and yes, as I mentioned earlier, our parents were very strict with stuff like education and stuff like that. So I had to put down drawing a bit, and I could not draw while I was in school because I was in a boarding school. But when the holidays came, I used to draw a lot. But you see, the holiday was only for around 3 weeks, 2 weeks, because of that. It was after COVID. I finished primary school during that COVID era. So the holidays were a bit long, and I think that the whole of my high school kind of slowed me down. Obviously I understand because I had to focus on my education and stuff like that, but I think it slowed me down. But after finishing high school, it is about 1 to 2 years ago, I came back into drawing, and I've made it a habit of drawing consistently each and every day. But currently, I have only one picture which I can show you guys, and it is a picture of Aisha Speed. He just came to Kenya recently. The reason I can't show you the rest is because right now I'm at university and most of my pictures are back home. So the only one I've drawn this semester is that of Aisha Speed, and another one I'm currently working on. So my simple advice to you, if you don't know your talent and if you are a beginner at drawing, just try and just look around you. Like obviously you must belong to a certain friend group, maybe your best friend, maybe your relatives. Look at what they are doing and try, not do, but try it. That day I decided to try it. Even that day, I remember I think both of them were drawing that picture, and I just wanted to try it out. Not that I wanted it to become the thing I want to do, but just to try out. So, for talent, I think it takes time, consistency. You are not born with a talent, and that shows because I repeated that drawing like 10 times until it was perfect. And I think consistency pays. So, if you are a beginner and your pictures may not look like the top level ones, like those, I hear people even draw water now, they can even draw grass. Just not get discouraged. That's what I can say because art is specific. It does not belong to a certain group of people. You just draw what you see. Okay, so before those professionals you see, before they reached there, they started somewhere. Even right now, I'm not a professional. I'm just your average artist, but each and every day I'm drawing to improve, and with every picture I'm improving. And for talent, if you don't know your talent, something I can say is just look around you, around your friend group, see what they are doing, and try it out. And if I'm sure you have friends, you cannot lack friends, or maybe your relatives, or maybe the people who live near you. What are they doing? You just try it out, and hopefully, if you are consistent with it, it will work out. And again, yeah, my simple point is that just be consistent. Yes, talent is real, but yes, you know that there has always been a fight over Messi and Ronaldo. Messi is talented, Ronaldo is a hard worker, but from my own point of view, I believe talent comes when you consistently do it. Like, yes, you consistently do it. Even if I stayed with those my two best friends all through and I just watched them draw, if I did not pick up that pencil and drew each and every day, I will not be where I am. And yeah, that is my main message. So just try it and surround yourself with people who do what you love doing. Let's say you are a beginner. You might be feeling low, whether it is drawing or singing, whether it is becoming a footballer, because you constantly surround yourself with people who don't see that. Just go, even on TikTok, there are many channels which have made communities on WhatsApp around that specific goal. Currently, I'm in a WhatsApp channel I found on TikTok. They are a drawing group and they post pictures, and I just watch to see my competition. Not that I'm jealous or anyway, it is just to encourage me to improve. So if it is anything you are doing and you are not sure and you like it, just surround yourself with people who see that, and I'm sure it will pop out well. And I think those 4 years, because I finished, but at that time, primary school was up to grade 1 to grade 8, but now it has changed. But for those 2 years, 2 to 4 years, yes, around 2 years, I learned more from my two best friends around drawing, more than I've learned now. And again, be more open minded. Yes, you may have talent, but be open to learn. Like I was learning from YouTube, TikTok, my two best friends, because yes, it is talent, but you don't know everything. Be open to learn and be consistent. Yeah. If you like the video, like, subscribe, and see you in the next video. Again, my name is Kevin. I'm an artist. I draw, not professional wise because I'm not yet the best, but yes, I think I do draw well. Many people have told me I draw well, and yeah, that's it. See you in the next video. And the reason why I'm in class right now, that is why it is not, my lighting is not all good. Okay, see you in the next video. I'm in a hurry and I'm late for supper. See you in the next video.